go.
Oh, watch it.
I'm here for the party.
It's finished.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint, Two Shots. It's a podcast.
It's a football podcast.
It's a football podcast. We're live here at the G4 Claim Studios in
Why do you always say
Wishaw.
that? We're never actually live.
I know, but it's the
But it's a wee atmosphere.
It's the hangman.
It's his gimmick.
It's like finally the Rock has come back. He's never actually. But finally, the Rock has come back to Sheffield, and you go, you've never been in fucking Sheffield before.
Aye.
You know what I mean? Nobody ever went. Why you got? You know what I mean? It's just
Down the Ironworks, Dwayne.
It's not Dwayne or the Rock, boys. It's the final boss.
final boss. Final boss. Or Mawawi.
Oh, aye. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. You're
Moana.
welcome.
Moana
They're
was
doing a live action one.
where?
Are they?
Aye.
Where?
And
When?
the Rock's going to play his character.
No way.
Yeah.
Where the Gatey? Gatey there?
They're gay. Jerry Taylor's a sport actor.
Oh, Jerry, man. Shout out to Jerry.
Jerry Taylor.
Jerry, the hardest working man in Scottish entertainment.
Yes.
Uh,
He's getting Moana
we're
up.
getting
Look
Moana
at
up.
Benko. You're on the ball today.
Ben, come on, you've got to see it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ben.
Grant, well in, mate.
Well
I
in,
mean,
Grant.
You're welcome.
sake, man. Ben, what's wrong with you?
Yes. So,
Right, here, scroll down a wee bit. Scroll down a wee bit back.
do you know what? I've never actually sat and
There's
watched the
Auntie
film.
Kiedis' girlfriend.
Hey.
I get that.
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, he's gone with a young thing.
Aye.
It's not right, that, isn't it?
Mate, he's 61,
She's
19.
19 and
19
he's 61.
And it's like,
He's 62 in November.
no, man. And she's giving it all.
the
But
9th, I think it is.
is she giving it all that part? Oh, but I like being a mature man. No, that.
Do you know-
I know, you like the
Yeah.
fucking.
Did you see the picture of them walking down the street and she's got her arm around him and he's got his hand in her back pocket? Man, it's pure ick.
That's not right.
Nah, man, it's bogging.
What do you think Flea says to it?
Flea would be buzzing me.
Flea would be buzzing.
Hey! I don't even mean that.
Good stuff, I like it.
You're the light and you're like,
Fleas like that, Aquil.
Don't have a camera on me for that, because I want to make it look like I meant that.
Fleas like that, Aquil, Anthony. If you need to scratch that itch.
Oh!
There we go, there's a wee flea joke for you.
Fleas.
So anyway,
Flea is, he have you seen the carpool where James Corden does with Red Hot Chili Peppers?
no, I haven't.
Flea's brilliant in it. They start wrestling in a garden and all that. He's like, I could wrestle you now. And he's like, I'm going to wrestle you right now.
I remember him doing an interview saying he's got 4 20 gig iPods full of music. I'm like, what? Where have you got time to listen to that music?
Oh, man.
And I'm assuming
Do you know what I mean?
40% of it's got to be Luther Vandross, I'd say.
Or maybe even with that man, maybe a bit of drinky could fit around in it.
Mate, that's the most place when he gets his Spotify hang through.
Mate, I think you should dig out their email or contacts and just send it for a laugh
I
right
said
now.
to him, see what he thinks about it.
Imagine that.
Right.
Imagine you ended up there singing like
Imagine
Sarah.
he supported them.
I
like
know.
Glasgow Green or something like that.
Mate, that was my first ever gig. Was Red Hot Chili Peppers gig in the Green.
Was it?
You wanted to know why they didn't play By the Way again?
Aye, if I tell you
That's
that,
right, you
I was
went-
like, when are they going to play that again, man?
You think
Because I didn't know what concert I thought.
you think they're going to play these songs again? No?
Aye.
It's because Gary Glitter played Come On, 5 times.
No, actually, what he done was, and people will be kicking themselves, but what he done was he done that whole thing where he plays a song and he goes, bye, goodbye, Glasgow, you've been brilliant, all the rest of it. And then he went away, and folk were going,
The encore.
where's leader of the gang, man? Where's the leader of the gang? But then when he come back on the stage with a motorbike, rum, and folk just came running back in.
Aye.
Come on.
Yeah,
No,
man.
I don't think.
No, cut out. No.
Here, do you know
It
something?
was funny if we keep this kind of.
Here, know what I seen last night? Do you know Phil Collins done a music video? I'm not sure exactly what song it is. You need to look this up, Ben. And it was him and the Ultimate Warrior.
What?
Was
And
that
there,
part of
was
it?
it
Was
in
that
there
part of it?
tonight? No, was it?
that-
But
I don't think it was in there.
Was that party when the WWF released an album and Simon Cowell produced it and stuff like that?
No, it was an actual Phil Collins song, and the Ultimate Warrior battle.
there it's there.
Oh, was
A
it in the
sweet,
music
a
video?
sweet story about Phil Collins and the Ultimate Warrior.
There we go. R.I.P. Right, that's too much reading for a
He was,
podcast.
he was my first ever favourite wrestler.
I don't know how he
Phil
managed.
Collins.
Ultimate Warrior, I was obsessed with when I was a wee guy, man.
I always just get freaked out by Warrior running down the ring, and as soon as he got the ring, he must have been. Aye.
Was he a bad wrestler?
Wasn't
Is he?
Oh.
Aye, but mate, I was 6.
The drizzling
It
shirts.
wasn't about the wrestling.
It wasn't, man. It's not about being a good wrestler.
But you've got the full package, bro.
I can wrestle when I want to.
Mate,
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
still telling you this.
You can turn it on.
Aye, it's like I say, we're not doing much.
I will not be here, wee man.
Tell
We'll
you
not be
this,
doing
you
much
know,
out there.
and
man.
I'm no blowing smoke up your ass. You versus Drew is my favourite ever wrestling.
Aye.
Are you
great.
said that? You liked
It's
that? I
honest.
need to watch that with
Mick Foley
Leo.
loved it and all.
Absolutely perfect storytelling from start to
It
finish.
was. Thank you very much, mate.
I need to watch that with Leo, didn't I?
It's a great match,
Aye.
mate. It's great.
Really,
Anyway.
what
Who
the hell
won?
that was happening?
Me?
Did you?
Ah, he won the belt in the fucking SEC, man.
I know. I remember Jester telling his father that I was going to be beating Drew, and he was going, "Oh, come on! That's like me being in a sprint with fucking Usain Bolt. How can he beat Drew?"
Yeah, sir, look.
There it is. Ah, what a 40.
And then he gave me that jacket.
And you lost it.
I've lost it.
You
I'm
lost that
raging, man. It was $20 in it, I know.
The jacket.
That was $20.
The jacket.
It's the jacket.
jacket.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
He
Oh.
was,
I'm on fire today.
You are.
he was 81 yesterday.
I know, I seen it on
Who, James Gilmandalfi?
Davy Provo.
James
David
won.
Proven?
Davy Provo.
You want to play with Rangers and Celtic?
Davy Provo.
Oh.
Davy Proven never played for Rangers.
Aye, Rangers and Celtic, I did.
No, he never.
Google that, Ben.
No, he never.
Davy Provo.
David Proven.
I'll bet you any money. Davy
How
Proven.
much?
never
Oh, don't,
played.
don't. How much you betting him?
He sent you Alfie Con, mate.
I bet.
Did he?
Oh, you started him.
Yes, man.
Davy Proven played for Rangers?
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost it. Do you know what, mate? About your superior knowledge.
Kilmarnock, Celtic.
It tells you on the right.
That's a different David Proven.
Oh, aye.
Oh, is there two Davy Provens?
Aye.
Right, well, I'm thinking the one that never played for Rangers.
You're thinking the one that was a commentator?
And you're thinking Alfie Con, mate.
No, there was two Davy Provens.
Two Davy Provens.
There's only two Davy Provins. Two Davy Provins. Aye, that's it.
Aye, that's a different one, mate.
Oh, that is Davy Proven, but.
Aye, but it's a different one.
Aye, but it's
only
Davy
one
Proven.
Aye, fair dues.
Aye.
I suppose when you say it like that,
He's Davy Proven.
he is Davy Proven. How come it doesn't say former Rangers and Celtic defender Davy Proven?
Let's get on here.
I think he's
Aye,
a
no.
fibber.
No, I'm telling you, man.
I think he's thinking Kenny Miller.
Mark Brown.
Not Brown, aye.
Nearly
Stephen Presley.
Nearly Liam Kelly.
Aye. Maybe. What about that?
I know. that's
My
an
double
interest-
life as a Rangers fan.
See, I don't think you're right.
Oh, I think it's. We've all got our phones out. For all the people listening on Spotify and wherever you get your podcast and
Maybe
not
I'm
watching it.
African, do you know that?
Aye.
Yes,
Anyway,
I think
who
Alfie
cares?
Con.
Aye.
Do you know what? I was in a taxi in Coatbridge not long ago and Alfie Con was driving it.
Aye, he's a taxi.
His stories are brilliant.
Aye.
mate, honestly.
Should we get him on?
Phone penny cars, mate.
Aye.
See if he'll
Sorry,
come
what's
get us.
for?
It's either that or Swift cars.
By the way, that's a good subject talking about because what's happening with Liam Kelly.
Aye.
Because last week he was signing for Celtic, this week
Everybody's
he's signing for Rangers.
Well, do you know what?
And he's just been announced in the Scotland squad as well, which we just watched.
And welcome to
A pint to the
Scotland's-
shots. The Scotland provisional squad. Provisional squad.
It's been
squad
announced
announcement.
how many minutes ago? Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's watch it. Oh, there's a wee chicken.
That's Anthony Yemi.
Anthony Yemi. That's your mate, innit? 12 hours earlier. No Scotland, no party.
Oh, Frankie Boyle.
Big Tom.
That's me.
There's Graham.
Credo.
Chicken.
With a chicken.
Oh, Liam Kelly's been
Liam
announced.
Kelly's announced. Jack Henry, Ross McCrory, Tom McKenna, Andy Robertson, Ralston, Tierney.
What a great way to date like teletext. That's class, isn't it?
McGregor.
Oh, watch it.
I'm here for the party. It's finished.
Brilliant. That's brilliant.
That's good.
That's brilliant, man.
No Scotland, no, party. It's finished.
Brilliant, isn't it?
That's good.
How do we go through it? Has we got a list of the players
I
there?
know.
Because that went far too
Aye,
fast
it
for
did,
me.
man.
There you go. That's it. Xander Clark, Craig Gordon, Angus Gunn, and Liam Kelly. So when do they have to cut players in? Is it
It will be. So this is provisional squad, so it will be probably. There'll be about 2 or 3, maybe 4 players come out of that, isn't there?
Oh,
Oh.
Ben Doak.
but Ryan Jack's been announced as well?
Ben Doak. Oh,
Ryan Jack's announced.
That's a bit.
What? Ben Doak's in there.
I think Ryan Jack's got scuddy pictures of Clark.
There's Shanklin, man. Do you think he'll like playing with Dykes?
That's still my favourite joke. That might be my favourite joke I've ever said.
Shea Adams. Aye.
Ross McCrory will be right back in the playing home.
That's a bit harsh, man. Come on, he was a friendly. Come on, he was
Nice
a friendly.
guy.
Aye,
Nice guy.
Handsome,
Good
man.
player as well.
Aye.
Ross McCrory. Do you know what, to be honest with you,
Porteous stayed well,
we're
didn't
not
it?
exactly blessed with right backs at all,
No.
are we?
Porteous stayed well. Who's he play again with Walsall or something?
Let's go through them here just now, right? So,
Who does it?
Xander Clark, who's at Hearts just now, isn't he? Craig Gordon,
Yes.
who's at Hearts just now, isn't he? Angus Gunn, is he at Hearts or no? I know he's not.
Where is he?
Angus Gunn is
Norwich?
at Norwich. Liam Kelly.
Rangers.
Apparently going to Rangers, aye.
Liam
I thought he was going to
Cooper,
Celtic last week.
I know, so that.
Grant Hanley, Jack Henry, Ross
McCrory,
McCrory, Scott McKenna,
McKenna.
Ryan Porteous, Anthony Ralston, Andy Robertson, John Suter, Greg Taylor, Kieran Tierney. The midfielders are Stuart Armstrong, Ryan Christie, Billy Gilmore, Ryan Jack, John McGinn, Callum McGregor, Kenny McLean, Scott McTominay, and the forwards are Shea Adams, Ben Doak, Lyndon Dykes, James Forrest, and the goal machine himself,
Friend of the show.
Big Larry.
Yes.
Big Larry Shanks.
Lazar.
Big Larry Shanks. He's going to bang them in.
Do you know he's scored in every game since he done our live show?
So he has.
I'm not saying that we're the reason that he get a top goal scorer award, but
He's nearly scored in every game this season, you know. He's been a goal machine.
he has been.
Happy with that then, boys.
What do you think? Is
Aye,
there MD particularly missing that you think should have been in there?
Pat and Evan.
No, I think Pat, he's not a good season. Not a good season.
Ian Jess, man. Where's Ian Jess?
He's busy.
Him and Colin Hendry are away on holiday.
Aye. Tosh McKinley.
Tosh McKinley played in the Brazil game, didn't he?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, but
Did he?
Aye.
No,
Aye.
did he?
Aye,
Did
France 98.
Aye.
Aye. I think Tosh maybe no made it because you have got Tierney and you've got Andy Robertson in there.
Aye,
so I
that's
think
true.
Tosh.
Oh, Aaron Hickey's not in it.
He's injured.
Is he?
Aye, he's injured. Aye.
Oh, well.
So it's him and Nathan Patterson. That's why we're no blessed with right
Aye, but
backs.
We've got Ryan Jack.
Aye, but he just plays for
When
Scotland.
was the last
doesn't
time
he?
Ryan? When was the last time Ryan Jack played?
For Scotland, probably.
But
Did he get injured?
I know,
That
but-
was it. Was it no?
If
We didn't see him
if he
again.
played in that game, we were at. Ben.
But is he going to be in the squad for Saturday? Huh?
Well, he was on the bench at the weekend, wasn't he, for Rangers? I mean, let's be honest, Ryan Jack's not going to play there, is he? He's not going to play.
I
I don't know.
think it's a waste of a spot.
When's the last time he played a game?
Who else is there? But
Connor Barron, Lennon Miller,
Lennon Miller's.
bloody the boy for Kelly and all, Watson. There's plenty of players could put in there.
I think
well,
Lennon
must-
Miller, if you're taking him so that he gets the experience, like the way that
Aye.
England used to
Aye.
do. They would always
Aye.
take
Aye.
a young.
Aye, could have, man. Aye, Armstrong's he's had some season for Kelly, man. Great season.
Who's it? Aki's Ben that could have been in there.
Aye.
Timothy. Aye, so are you happy with that then? Apart from
I think so. What?
Tosh McKinley not being in
it's
there?
getting exciting now a wee bit, isn't it?
It is. It's aye. It is. I don't think so. I don't think he's played many. He's not played many Premier League games, hasn't he? No, I don't think so. But why the players? It could be exciting. You don't know what I mean.
I'm interested to see if Ben Doak actually goes to the tournament because that would put the old cat amongst the
Aye,
pigeons.
what?
I think.
So what formation the old Scots playing? You think there? What do they normally
I
play?
think
It's
they just
like
play all of them in the first
five.
game.
It's five at the back, innit? They usually
No,
play.
all of them in the
Just-
first game.
Aye,
Just get the first
against
game out of the
Germany,
way.
All
aye.
the four goalies.
Everybody that's
Aye.
on that list.
Right. So if you're going five at the back, what's your five then? Right. So you're going to be Tierney, Andy Robertson.
So you're going to play Tierney at right back, Andy Robertson at left back. I think he'll play Robertson at
No,
left
will
back.
Tierney not play
on
one of the
inside.
three centre
One
halves?
of the-
Aye.
aye,
So
the left
they'll
hand
kind
side.
aye.
Tierney, Henry, and McKenna. Maybe
Porteous, they three there, and you'll have Andy Robertson left back, and then it's your right back. It's a problem, innit?
might play James Forrest for right wing back.
I don't say that.
Play who?
Forrest. He's got him.
Aye.
He's got him. He's got him in
Because
amongst
he's
the
not going to be
forwards.
playing right back. He's going to be playing.
Do you think you'll play Ralston right back?
I don't know. To be honest with you.
And then your midfield, your midfield's going to obviously be John McGinn, Callum McGregor. You actually watching your advert again?
I'm putting it to my story.
You're such a fucking...
Right, listen, we're
Aye,
going to
go now.
We've got a podcast to record. Catch you later.
See you later.
Thanks, guys.
Aye, Grado's just adding to his story. he's no good enough to be the number one. Rangers, I don't think.
Well, I think Butland will still be there next season.
I've got a fear about it.
I don't think he'll be there.
I've got a feeling he's off.
He's at the age, I think, what age is Liam Kelly, about 27?
It's 28.
27, 28. You're at the point in your career where you want to be playing first team football, I think, you know what I mean? Are you happy to go and sit on a bench? Unless Butland is
Practice your golf swing.
Unless Butland is going, but then is he at that level where he's good enough to be number one?
John McLaughlin's going to end up going, right? McCrory's going to, I think, want to go and get first team football. He's been sitting on the bench for ages. You're going to need to bring it. So
only Rangers got to be a 100% record against Celtic.
Aye. So if
McCrory.
Butland is left with the only one, if he's the only one left, if McCrory and McLaughlin are going to go, you do need to bring somebody else in. But I've got the fear Butland is going to go due to the fact he is probably arguably their biggest asset. Aye.
Well,
He's
ifs and
a
buts.
kick in the let's face it here, right? The only reason he's not in that England squad is because he's playing in Scotland. See if he was playing in England and playing the way he was playing.
Ramsdale's in the squad. It's mental.
Do you also think? Because he never had a good game at Ibrox against
when
Celtic?
Southgate was there?
Aye, man.
Aye, with his feet and all. Remember, he had a couple of ropey moments.
Two goals, man. I felt he could have done better.
He made a couple of good saves as well, but
He did.
I think the game against Hearts, he never covered his selling glory with that either.
Do you know, I don't even think I've watched back the game for the weekend.
Like the weekend, the 3-each game.
It's the equaliser at the end. It's went right through him. I know it's a snapshot, but
So Celtic need a number one next year, didn't they?
Fraser Foster's been let go.
Mate,
would you take him back?
I would crawl through 100 metres of broken glass.
Wait, just
Again, man, he'll be a good age, but that with a goalie that matters nothing, doesn't it?
He's younger than Joe.
So who was I was listening to that ended up playing to the 41, 42?
Davy Wheeler.
No, hang what'd you call him?
Buffon?
No, the Yank. Friedel.
Oh, Brad Friedel. Aye.
It's like 42, 43, still playing at Spurs and all that.
Aye.
That's true.
Crazy.
Buffon. Aye, but Buffon's an
anomaly.
He's
the best.
Would you take Fraser Foster back?
I would take Buffon. I would take Foster back a second. Mate. Aye, without a doubt.
Great goalie, isn't he, man?
Aye.
Presence.
Do you know? Well, see when Lionel Messi says that you're the best goalie he's ever played against.
Is that all right?
Mate. Aye.
When did he say that?
After we beat them at Parkhead.
Did he?
Aye.
Ben.
Look it up, mate.
No, I believe
Look
you.
He played that game with David Proven.
There we go. Pass on back to the best goalkeeping performance.
Oh, same thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's no too.
It's not the same thing at all.
All right.
It's not the same
Like
thing.
he was not human. Oof.
No.
It's like Ivan Drago in it.
If he does,
Like
he
a piece
does.
of iron.
But see some of these series keepers like Liam Kelly, right? They somehow pull out. They have games where they're just unstoppable.
Aye.
But then you watch them.
Yep.
Sometimes the highlights of the other games, and you go.
Do you know what I watched last night talking about goalkeepers? 99.
It's a
Have you
great
seen it
doc.
yet?
I've only watched half it, mate.
Aye.
Have you seen the episode where Schmeichel just...
Is it not just the one?
No, it's 3 episodes.
Three. Is it?
Aye.
See, the thing is, stats wise, Liam Kelly's one of the worst goalies in the league.
Aye, it's the second. It's the second bottom. Is it 60? It's some 63% success rate.
63% save rate.
Aye, and it's like as St Johnson's last in it in Motherwell.
But then again,
Is he facing the most shots?
possibly. I don't know.
There's a way to break that down, isn't there? There's going, if you're playing in a team that's conceding fucking X amounts of shots per game, the law averages is you're not going to save a lot of them, are you? I don't
I know what you mean.
Aye, no, you're right.
Aye, it's kinda-
That's what I think, but...
Did you blame the Motherwell defence for that? For him having the... I don't know.
But possibly.
Aye,
It's a bit like Anana, isn't it?
Aye.
Like at Man United.
What's
Aye.
his name?
He's scared to say it now.
Banana.
What's his name?
Oh, no.
There we go.
He had a decent game when I was doing it.
He had a good
Against
game
Arsenal,
against
man.
Arsenal.
Because I was going like, Leo, he's like, I like him. I was like, he's rotten. But he actually had a good game,
But when
man.
I said
Aye,
after
he
save,
did.
wasn't
He had a good
I
game.
actually said that to Ben that day. I was like, if it wasn't for Anana, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital.
Stephen, what happened at Old Trafford?
Aye, tell
Anyway,
us
do you think Liam Kelly's... I think he's a good backup goalie. I think he's a good number two, man.
Listen, if Butland goes, Liam Kelly is a number 2, fine,
Aye,
but you need to
you
get, you
need to
can't
get-
have Liam Kelly as
No,
number 1 next season.
no.
He's not good enough.
Is that what you think, aye?
And there's rumours circulating that Liam Kelly and Greg Docherty
Greg Docherty,
I've heard that.
I've heard
Have you
it.
heard
I've
that?
heard.
It's a smart signing.
I think it's a great signing.
A great signing.
Well,
how
he
can it be
takes-
a
it's no-
great
it's no
signing?
great.
No, it's great, but he ticks the Scotland box for the
Right,
European
no.
games.
Can I stop you for a 2nd Break it down, right?
Break it
You've
down.
just lost the league again, right? And you're needing a rebuild. And the first two names that are kind of linked with you is Liam Kelly and Greg Docherty. How can you sit and say Greg Docherty would be a great
He's
signing?
Because, mate, I've had that-
back
but-
5 years.
I know.
But listen. Aye, but in that 5 years,
On the
he's been
Force
down
Rules
to,
thing.
he's been
I
down to
understand
Captain
what you're
Hull.
saying.
What this 7th in the championship?
Just missed
No,
out. Just missed out on playoffs.
just missed
Sounds
out.
like he's went to visit some pirate.
Just missed out in the playoffs. I think, mate, we've got how many times have we saw it before where there's a player we don't know and they can't deal with Scottish football, that they don't appreciate
Greg
how physical
Docherty
it
looked
is.
like that when he was
They've
at
got
Rangers.
Do you think so?
Greg Docherty was poor for Rangers.
Yeah, I don't believe he got the best. I don't think we got a decent look at him. I don't.
Never got enough of a chance.
I think we got enough look at him to go, he's no good enough for Rangers.
Right, okay.
I think that's my personal
Well, he
opinion.
might have not been then. He might have
Aye,
not been
maybe
then.
you're right, maybe.
Maybe
And he's
not been
been on
then.
and aye, maybe.
He's had a lot more experience. He's got
He was,
experience
mate, he
in
was the
England.
pure want to watch at one point. Remember when he played with Hamilton?
And then he came to Rangers and he was a wanted drap.
No, you're going on as if he was.
No, I just
brutal.
thought he wasn't good enough.
Right, okay.
I seen enough. Would you think, Grant?
He doesn't think he's good enough either, but.
He wasn't good enough. No.
I think
You
he's
couldn't
good
get a game in
enough.
front of Halliday and all that.
See?
So
Was
not
that?
good-
I think he's good enough. I'd love to see him back at Rangers.
It's not good
jersey.
enough.
He's no.
Okay.
He's really no.
Listen,
Well, I'll be all right.
I actually think he's a good player. I like him as a player, but
When's the last time you watched him?
I mean, I'm saying that and all. When's the last time Annie's watched him?
Aye.
Come on,
When's
let's
the
be
last
honest.
time you watched him to go, I think he's a good player?
I'll tell you this,
It
if
is.
he was good enough, he would be in that Scotland squad.
Well, that's true.
Exactly, man.
That's true.
He played 15 games last
Brian
year.
Jackson. Yeah.
Aye, exactly.
He's all right. Fair.
That's no the way we need to. See, if we go that way, fans will riot.
They'll no riot.
Carol Svensson will be back.
I know.
Stevie.
Huh?
Carol Svensson will be back at us.
Carol Svensson and Lee Borsienko with Greg Docherty behind him and Liam Kelly in goals.
Who was the goalie? I get Letizia.
Lionel Letizia.
That's who you could get.
Aye.
He lasted about 5 months.
Aye.
Played one game, didn't he?
No, no.
Aye.
I remember he
played
nearly
one
got
game.
booed off the pitch one
Aye, he
day,
did.
man. Aye.
What game was
Because
that?
McGregor was filling in for him, then Letizia came back, and that was the start of McGregor's career, to be honest with you, wasn't it?
Mucky Waters.
Had he not been away at Dunfermline, McGregor,
Aye,
or something like that, and
Dunfermline.
then they brought him back. So, lads, that was the last weekend of the Scottish regular football season.
What was the scores in the
The
doors?
scores on the doors were?
You've not really, none.
I'm not going to because, mate, we've got another game to go before us ladies.
Right.
Okay. Right, so on the Saturday we had Celtic 3, St Mirren 2, Dundee versus Kilmarnock was a 1 each draw, and Hearts 3, Rangers 3. And on the Sunday, bizarrely, the relegation
Was on the
game
Sunday.
was on the
Aye.
Sunday rather than the... so we had Livingston 1, Hibs 1, Motherwell 1, St Johnstone
Big
2,
win for St Johnstone.
and Ross County 2, Aberdeen 2, which means that Ross County now go into the playoff.
I seen the videos in that Tam Cowan had put on Instagram, Craig Levine. No, it just looked so happy. Stormy's we got his own not at the touchline.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
it's
There's
funny, man.
there's a great video and it's all the St Johnstone players waiting for the other results, like
Aye,
on the pitch
aye.
at Fir Park, and then it comes out. It's brilliant, man.
Sounds great. Right, so...
Oh,
I'm only joking.
baby.
Another thing that happened in Scottish football this week,
Right.
the Ackies are massive.
Massive.
Oh, well done.
Aki's
Well
going
done.
up, going up. Aki's going
Where's
up.
our taps?
Aye, to the
I know, I
championship.
know, I just.
Oh, come on.
I wanted to-
Come on.
I wanted to wear that one.
Aye, to the championship.
Listen, Grado, you can only beat what's put in front of you,
I
so.
know.
Well done, Ben. Well done, mate. Well
That was
done.
a good day. Let's see, you said, was that way up in Inverness?
We're up in Inverness,
How was
mate.
Big Dunk?
Did you see Big
It was
Dunks?
a disaster, Big Dunk.
I tell you what, it looks as if his team only ball on their arse for him.
I don't know.
You need to keep your powder dry,
Oh,
Big
aye.
Dunk. You don't talk like that, man.
What was he saying?
He
Remember
said
was sweating
that
our broth.
about a member.
Aye, dubbing them down in tools.
Yep.
Aye, what goes around come. I'm not going to say.
He said in his
Just don't
interview
watch it.
afterwards, he was like, it's hard to motivate players when they don't know what league they're playing in and all that. And it's like, well, Right, it was a bit of a disaster.
Are we maybe getting to the point where we think maybe management's no for Big Dunk?
I think it's
Well,
like,
Ancelotti wanted to be Real Madrid at one point, mind.
I think what Big Dunk probably is probably a good assistant, a good coach, a good somebody.
I think that.
Do you know
to
what I
have
mean?
a boot.
Like the way Alex Reyes, Ibrox sealing out, that kind of
something
idea.
like that.
That's a big part of that documentary as well. When Brian Kidd leaves,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "Oh no, what we're going to do?" And then they bring in Steve McLaren, and it actually works out better for them.
Aye,
After that, they
aye.
kicked on, and they like the first half of that season, they weren't great,
No.
and they get through the Champions League groups with 4 draws and 2 wins.
So Brian Kidd did he go to
He went
manage
to
something?
Blackburn.
To manage Blackburn?
He went to
And then
manage
Steve
Blackburn.
McLaren was brought in as assistant?
And
Steve McLaren.
brought him for Derby County.
Right.
And at the start, his first day in, he went into Fergie and he went like, "So what you want me to do, boss?" And Fergie goes like, "What did you do at Derby?" He goes he went like, "Just go out there and do what you done at Derby. That's the reason why you're here."
Aye.
And he went out and he done what he done at Derby and they kicked on for there.
I
And
love Fergie.
mate, see that documentary? The only thing that was quite shite about it was the fact that they'd never get Keane.
They do the talking head
They all
stuff.
talk about Keane and how Keane basically gave them a pep talk at the Christmas party.
Aye.
Right? And he's like, we all agreed after that we will not lose another game, and they went on for the rest of the
It's
season.
just
without losing
phenomenal
another game.
stuff, man. That team was phenomenal.
Listen, I love it, you know that, but my only thing is, it feels like every week there's a documentary, a TV show.
About that squad of players.
Like, right,
Mate,
come on.
I felt that like that as well. That's why I was a bit.
Like,
thinking that was-
I love. I think the overlap's the best thing
Oh,
on
it's
YouTube.
brilliant.
Right?
It's brilliant.
Every week it's another Man United player that
It's ju-
goes, "How good was Fergie?"
What?
And it's like, well, we know.
do you know what it's like? It's like the Monday night. It's like an NWO documentary. It's been done to death, and the Monday Night Wars. You're like,
The life and death of WCW.
Aye.
Do you think Guardiola has eclipsed Fergie?
No, because Fergie done it without financial doping.
Or actual doping.
Aye, you're right there, too.
Aye.
Hey, you said it, boy.
But what, do you think that Man City team is a better team
Yeah.
than?
I think if they played each other,
Aye.
then but bear in mind football's
a different.
bear in mind
evolved,
football's
innit?
vastly
Aye,
different,
aye,
obviously,
aye. But see, to win 4 Premier Leagues in a row down there, man, that's an achievement.
No, if they to play each other, I think it would probably be a draw. But all the Man United players are old as fuck now. There's a wee Bertie old joke for these here lads.
Oh, major player retired as well, Tony Kroos.
Yes, Tony Kroos.
What a player.
Did Marco Reus retire as well, or is
he is leaving Borussia
Both of them,
Dortmund at the
innit?
end of the
So it's
season.
Did you
but
see
he's-
what he done?
What did
He put money behind the bar in every bar in Dortmund, and if somebody shows their season ticket, they get a drink on them.
That is class.
Wow.
That is class.
That is class, man. Imagine somebody doing that.
But you should do that with a big bash.
Imagine somebody doing that in Glasgow.
What is it?
If you can go into Lauders and show that you've got a big bash ticket, you get a free drink.
So they put a sign in the bar in the stadium saying, "Your drinks on me. Thanks for the support over the years, Marco Reus." So he paid for 80,000.
If you show us, if you show your season ticket,
Wow.
it's amazing, isn't it?
No. Do you know what
Remember
you would
before
do
the bash we
see-
saw
see in
Hingway?
Glasgow?
Who was it we saw again?
Oh, it was Blink.
Blink Eye.
So in Glasgow, if you done that, you'd get folk going from pub to pub.
Aye.
Absolutely rubber for nothing.
Tony Kroos, but man, what a
I
midfielder.
can't believe he retired. That shocks me. And Modric might be away as well.
I think
He's wait-
Modric is away.
He's waiting on an offer of a new contract. He's told them he doesn't want to go anywhere
Mm-hmm.
else. So if they don't offer him a new contract, he'll probably leave.
Aye, he will.
Saudi.
Maybe.
I can't believe you haven't mentioned.
The boxing?
No, I was going to
Oh,
say.
the boxing was brilliant.
I was going to
Boxing
say.
was
What,
good.
I was going to say what happened in social media the last few days.
What happened on social media? Oh no, did they find my tweets?
No, but I saw it, mate. I swear to God, I was with the pan this morning at 4:30, right? And I was like, watching an interview of you talking about your fucking spinal fusions at being 5-year-old, and mate, I was actually kind of nearly well.
Oh, was that conversation with an investor?
Aye.
Mate, I was nearly greeting.
Do you know something? It's a bit long for a podcast, but I try to hit every mark. Do you know what I mean?
Was it the life stories?
Mate,
was it really? Aye.
Mate, you better keep them too much and not enough.
Well, that's it. But he says that he's had a great bit of feedback for it. It's like
Has he?
most of his stuff that goes onto YouTube, it doesn't get a load of views, right?
Aye.
But see his socials. See if he's been putting on socials, see the amount of messages that I've been getting about it, and
Good.
everybody in the Discord, I posted it in the Discord, and everybody in the Discord loved it as well. So if you get a chance, have a wee look at it. It's called Conversations with an Investor on YouTube, and it's pretty much my life story. So get a bash,
There you go. Much you pay for that?
mate.
I'm kidding on.
What
Do you know
what
invest
do you
in
think
it?
my name is?
What happened on social media, Ben?
With Todd Cantwell.
Oh,
mate, I was going to bring that up.
no.
Nah, listen, boys, shush. Yeah.
See this?
what is that about?
Right.
So did he call it a shush burger?
a shush burger, right?
Did he actually write that?
Aye.
He wrote it.
And then he deleted it.
Right. See, this is everything that's wrong with that dressing room now. It really is, man. And you've said it for a while, actually. He is getting under my skin.
Oh, mate,
You've said it for a while.
it's just how nobody's in these players' lugs and stay off this shite. See, putting up goals, celebrations in games that mean nothing. Look what I've done today. Look what I scored.
What I will
Look at the
say
goals.
is,
There, look.
right,
I mean, come on, shush about what?
In a 3 each game at the end of the season,
That you were
when
3-1
your
up
league's
in.
done and you were 3-1 up and you've flung that away, finished the game 3 each, you've lost the league, your team across the road are flying, won the league again, and that is symbolic of how dysfunctional that dressing room is. It is, see that there.
it's not
See,
just him either.
no, it's not just him, but he's one of the worst for it. See if I'm in that, what's Alex Ray doing?
I know.
How's he not grabbing him going, what the fuck you doing?
I know.
Honestly, man.
Did you see Fabio Silva's more?
No.
No.
Somebody posted something about Fabio Silva's more. Not about
funny the way you say that.
Fabio Silva.
Did you see Fabio Silva small?
I mean,
Somebody's been posting about
I
her.
think it was Fabio Silva.
Arguing with
posted
Rangers
something.
fans.
There needs to be a system in place when you're signing players where you go, right, let's get a good look at this guy's Twitter and Instagram and go, because you would get a good sense of, okay, what I mean?
Aye.
Like he's just
aye.
going to,
Aye.
with the amount of photos that he posts.
Because
and
the
stuff
thing is,
like that.
man, you go, right, it's the old classic Glasgow, the Goldfish Bowl, right? So see, if you're no doing well, you need to know not to put shit like that
Aye.
up. You need to know not to do that.
Mate, but that's why you're talking about Steve McLaren and Brian Kidd and all these players. Mate, I'm just thinking, although there's Alex Ray there, a big thing is like, so let's see Jimmy Bell not being there.
Aye.
Somebody, Scotty Arfield.
Alan McGregor.
Alan McGregor.
Aye,
he
Steve
to-
Davis.
Somebody told him,
Aye.
there's
Who
nobody
would you
there.
say- see when you're looking at it and
No.
They know, need they?
well, see,
It should be
it's
Tav
your
and
captain,
Goldson.
supposedly,
Aye.
but
See, to be honest, I would just be saying, you play for Rangers, you don't have social media.
Aye. Just
Aye,
get it to
stay
fuck,
off
man.
it. Aye, you're earning so much money. You need to stick into this for, is what
I know,
Gerard said
I
before
know.
after you get caught.
Have
You've
a
got 10
private one.
years, you've got 10, 11 years to get the heat down, knuckle down. But with too many of these players, man, it's like they want to be fucking
But what,
influencers.
what goes through his mind in that situation I've just said, where you're 3-1
It's
up
childish
away
as well.
Aye, you're 3-1 up away at Hearts. You fuck that game up. You've lost the league. Why would you even be thinking I'm going to post something on social media?
Did you not even see when I think it was Silva scored, him and Cantwell were doing like a mad,
Oh, my dance.
mad handshake?
Fucking
You're
bum,
just
bum,
like,
bum, bum.
Get that in the fucking bin.
like
Honestly,
Osland
man.
scored an absolute cracker. He just
Aye,
went up the
aye,
park,
aye.
said, right, let's get on with it. But
It really does my head in. And see, every 2 seconds when you're watching a Rangers game, you know, all right, Cantwell played no bad against Dundee at Ibrox. Few wee moments in the Hearts game. But see the amount of times he goes down. He goes down. He goes down. You're like, just get fucking up, man. And you can't. I do think there's a player there. But see if there's a player there. See if you've not got it there.
the talent,
You don't-
the
aye.
talent is large.
You need to have the
but
desire.
The ego is
Aye,
larger.
it's
See what you need to do, and I think getting back to what you're saying there, Grado, what I think you need to do is when you sign for a team, they take over your social media.
Or something where it's, restricted.
Aye.
I'm with Grant says, if you want a social media, make it a private account and that's it. Just and don't.
I just have
Aye.
a name that doesn't,
Aye.
a name that's no.
It can still be your name, but if it's a
these-
private account, you're
but
just only the people you want to see your stuff
That's,
sees it.
you know, agents will want access to their, or at least agents
because
will be
it's
getting
all-
them deals like, oh,
all
here I am wearing
endorsements
my
and all that.
fucking
Aye,
my Adidas
aye.
tracky of the day and all this, and I was,
That's the conversation I was having with Greg and Grant, like after it all came out on Twitter and all that, was like a lot of these players have teams that manage their social media anyway. And I'm an advocate for not that. I like players who handle their
Aye.
own socials. But what I also said to them was basically what you guys said is you need people, especially at the size of a club like Rangers, like a Jimmy Bell or like it should, like you said, it should be Tavernier and that now, to go to them and say, listen, we know you fucking like posting social media, but want to fuck, there's a time and a place.
also you've got to say to the manager and all the man. Come
I'll
on.
be honest with you, I think he's trying to work his ticket.
Oh, so do I mean, his heart's not in it here.
No,
His heart's not in it.
definitely not.
And I could be, I'm a wee fucking nobody sitting here on the podcast saying his heart's not in it. I could be wrong. I don't know the guy.
You're
I
a
don't
bigger
know-
name in
I
Scotland
don't
than that, Chancellor.
But see him, I can't go. I can't go him at all, man. I just can't. I just can't go him. And he's not the only one. I could sit here all day talking about fucking 14, 15.
Go for it, mate. I've got all day.
Aye, I bet you have.
Nah, but it's just that even as like a Celtic fan, if I was a Celtic player, I would be embarrassed by that.
And then,
A shush burger.
shush burger.
So who else went up anyway? Stranraer stayed up.
Dumbarton went up.
The Suns.
The Suns went up. I said at the start of the season, they'll go up. There we go, Dumbarton. Oh, what you putting up for, man?
I'm just getting ready for the next week.
Oh.
Dumbarton went up. Brilliant, by the way. Stranraer stayed up against EK. So no changes there. EK don't come up from the Lowland League into the SPFL.
Sorry, yes,
They miss it. But it's a strange one. The
Have
Lowland
East Kilbride
League,
got everything set to go to be promoted?
that's what I'm saying. They won the league quite comfortably. Won the league. They've got the stadium set. They've got the pitch and all that. Like everything's good to go. But even though they won the league, they still have to go through a playoff. So it's a bit of a kind of mix up in the Lowland League. But they didn't manage it. So
That's a shame. That is a shame, that. But
it's see, a few years ago, I was talking to somebody about the infrastructure of some of these teams, and like, for example, East Kilbride, the infrastructure that they've got in place is far and away better than a lot of the sides that are in the Scottish League. Do you know what I mean? So I think teams like that can only make the league stronger. Alright, they've lost out to a team that finished bottom of the league, but over the course of the season, East Kilbride would have finished above Stranraer in the league.
aye,
You know what I mean?
that's
See-
that. You
see
could
when
argue
it's-
that. Aye,
When
definitely.
it's a two-legged affair, and
Anything
anyone
happen.
can win.
Aye.
Also, they'd maybe be able to get better players as well.
Aye, they could
If they were up
attract.
the
Aye,
league.
definitely.
I think I've got every club in Ayrshire pestering me for Ricky Little.
Aye.
I've got the Dawson Winton Rovers, the Buffs.
Really, they all want him.
Aye.
Where does Ricky stay?
Well, Ricky started his career at the Winton.
Is
Winton
he
Rovers.
does he live in Ayrshire?
Stay.
What's he thinking? What's he thinking?
Well, the big thing is, he's out
But you being the director of the Buffs, you know.
Aye.
no, assistant chairman.
Oh,
That's what
assistant
it's going to be.
chairman,
Assistant to the
I don't know. I think it's one of the ones like because mate, Ricky done 10 years at Arbroath, right? Driving up so many times a week to the training, like 2.5 hour drives each way, so many times a week. It's crazy, man. His commitment to Arbroath. So I think he's wanting somewhere local, and it's worth it. And I say he's nearly 35.
Mate, that's
man.
what your commitment to
You know-
showbiz. That's what you're like.
Aye.
You're like David Brent. Like your office is your
Life on the
moor.
road.
Aye, that's
It's
what you're like.
My motor is my hotel room.
Would you not get? Would you not
Aye.
consider getting into management?
Oh, that's a shout, mate. I don't know if he's done his license, coaches and all that, the badges. That's interesting. I don't know how that works. I've not thought about that. That's a good shout, isn't it?
Get him on the phone.
No, you'll not answer.
No.
You'd shit yourself.
Who's your best friend?
He's one of them. He's not my best friend.
We were doing a panel yesterday, a wee video, and what was it I said? They asked about what's the key.
We're brothers and all that.
Aye, what's the key to like a successful double act on stage and all that, and happy with and talk about that. I mean, he's like my brother. What was it you say?
No, he's not. He's not close.
By the way,
I don't know if he's getting
costumes
off
for
it.
this one are
Oh,
class.
the costumes are dynamite, aren't they?
Aye, the classic
They're
costumes
dynamite,
for this one.
aye. Big shout out to Imagine Theatre. Good costumes.
That's funny.
They were brilliant. Costumes were great.
So we've got the small issue of Scottish Cup final.
It was good
Saturday.
yesterday,
Oh
but
my
wasn't
God.
it was good yesterday. I don't want to talk about Scottish Cup final.
I know.
No,
By
we
the
need
way,
to talk
I was
about
saying this to Bob. It's like one of the ones where now in the week leading up to Scottish Cup final, it's like, I hope we win. More in my head, I'm going, I hope we just don't get pumped. I hope we only get
That's how
pumped.
bad it's got.
Aye, it's just not happening.
Okay.
You must be confident.
He's doing his usual. In the motor, I was asking him, he's doing his usual.
I've told you this before. I'm never confident going into these games. Never.
There is abs. There's no way.
Mate, we are a mess.
A shamble, mate.
You're no confident.
Let's ask Benko. Predictions for Saturday.
I was just going to say, as much as I would agree Celtic are obviously the favourites, right? Every Old Firm game's been close this season. There's not been a kind of big pumping. They've all been close.
It's not
So
really, I don't
in a
think-
one-off game, in a cup final, you never know. Celtic are still the favourites in my opinion, but you never know.
I think whatever happens, it will be maybe a goal.
Who's the referee?
Is
Has that been announced yet? Is that it should be announced by
Is it
now.
Nick Walsh? Nick Walsh,
Walsh.
aye, Nick Walsh.
Actually, Nick. Well, right, okay.
Brother Walsh.
Honestly,
I know, man.
I look
Surely
at
that part's all exhausted now, but
Especially with Father Willie at the top of the
Come on.
tree now.
Well, he's leaving, is he not?
he's going to be the top boy. referees.
Oh, is he
the
taking
head of the
Fingway's job?
referees.
Is he taking Fingway's job?
Colino's.
He's got to be the top boy in the referee association.
He's like head of Scottish
Aye.
referees. And
All right.
Oh, speaking of Scottish referees, I went to see my nephew playing in the Scottish Youth Cup final, right?
At Hampden.
On Sunday. It was at Airdrie.
Right.
It was at Airdrie. And
my
if
playing
you
field,
think-
man.
if you think the standard of refereeing is bad in the professional game, you want to have seen these wankers.
What is it? What was it
Not
like?
kidding on. The referee missed 3 Stonewall handballs in the box, right? The Edinburgh
Stonewall
City.
handball, I love
It was
that.
Hampden versus Edinburgh City, right? So Hampden went ahead in the first half. My nephew Finlay McMillan scored the goal. Shout out to Finlay,
Well done, Finlay.
right? Edinburgh equalised just at the death of the first half, right? So it went in 1 each. Second half finished 1 each, right? Then it went into extra time, and Edinburgh City put a long ball over the top. Their striker pulled the defender down by his shirt, right? The goalie came out and he dinked it over the goalie and scored. Now, I've never seen a more blatant foul in my entire life than this,
Aye.
honestly, right? And it's just, I was more animated than I was watching the game with
Parkhead,
yous.
aye.
It was, honest to God, I was jumping about like a lunatic, and
What were you shouting?
for fuck's sake, you!
Who's amazing in a black?
Oh, don't speak like that. Don't speak like
Well, you
that.
go, that's a
He
disgrace.
was wearing grey. No, it was an absolute disgrace, honest to God, man. And what I will say is, Hampden have got a goalkeeper, and see if he's not going to be a professional goalkeeper, I will be amazed.
You will eat your hat.
I will be amazed. I've never seen a performance like this,
Really?
apart from Big Fraser Forster. Honest to God,
Aye.
what?
Was it well attended?
Aye, Edinburgh City took some amount
Aye.
of fans. You know,
Aye.
drums and all that. So boom,
Oh, you'd like
Oh, I
to
hate
that.
that.
all that. It's mate, it was a brilliant atmosphere. It really
What
was. a
did- what
brilliant
was the
atmosphere.
score?
It finished 2-1 to Edinburgh City,
Aye.
but like it was the last minute of extra time, right? And sorry, it wasn't. It was 2 minutes over what the allotted time was. Edinburgh City scored, and then they fucking blew the whistle.
Corrupt.
Dirty bastards, mate. Dirty bastards.
So you going on Saturday?
Aye.
Aye. What you thinking? What do you think? I know what you're saying there. Do you genuinely think?
Mate, there's no evidence to suggest that it's not going to be anything other than Celtic scoring first within the first 15 to 20 minutes. And then, do you know what happened? Rangers might play well for a bit of the game,
And concede again.
and they'll concede in the second half, and then I think 3-0.
What worries
Aye,
me, what majorly worries me is it going to be Ben Davies and Leon King? That is a major worry.
Who's nobody's fit? Is it Balogun?
Is Shooter Balogun still injured? I don't know. Well, that's what I've heard.
When's the press conference?
It'll be Friday, won't it?
Is it?
I think Balogun's back training.
Well, Balogun would need to go in there
Do you
for
think?
Leon King.
Do you think Lundstrom will come back in?
That's a big call
That's
that
a big
Clermont's
call.
got to make, man.
Because does he gamble? Because if he gets a result with Lundstrom, that's fine. Well, nothing's ever going to be said about it. But if we play around Lundstrom and we don't win,
Raskin
then,
wasn't exactly good the other day.
No,
was he
Lundstrom
not?
can't play any worse than the last
Oh,
time,
he
can he?
can't.
So
The thing is,
Why
you go...
did Raskin have a good game Saturday?
No,
Uh,
no. Poor. Very poor. The thing is...
Why is the song for him not? And I swear it Leon Balogun.
Don't know, mate. But what... I don't know. That's a wee...
I don't think there is a Liam
I
Balogun
know,
song, is it?
that's a wee insight into what's going on in Tulsi.
I know, it's full of wee mores, man. I
But
don't.
which song is it? I don't know what that was.
That's Come As You Are by Nirvana.
Leon Balogun. What?
It's come as you are, and I
Come
swear...
as you are.
And I swear it, I don't have a gun.
Leon
The
Balogun.
biggest lie ever told in music history.
Oh, it was. God rest his soul.
Oh,
Am I-
Kurt.
there's some breaking news. We might have some Ben tears.
Oh no.
Or is it? Is your dad being arrested or something?
You can ask my mum and dad.
No need for that. Ready?
Yes.
Ambitious Ackies. Connor Smith and Greg Docherty return.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
So you better work quickly or Ackies will snap him up, boys.
Just can have him.
To be fair, Ben, Ben, what did I say when Grado announced that he thought he was going to Rangers? What
You did say he was going back to Hamilton,
I
didn't you?
says he'll end up back.
Grado's
at
Listen, we inside Scoop Agate Telt was apparently we were interested in him, right? But come on, like unless we're pumping money into it,
Aye.
his wages at Hull and
Well,
all that. Like,
Ben-
come on.
Ackies have got a wealthy owner now.
And they're massive.
They're massive everywhere they go.
Always been massive anyway. But listen.
Everywhere they go.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt, but
That's interesting though.
No, that's interesting. That is.
it maybe also kind of shows the level that maybe
Aye.
Greg Docherty's come
Aye,
back
he's
up
not
to
coming
Scotland.
to Rangers.
I honestly did say Hibs. I thought Hibs would be a decent shout.
Aye,
Why just cut out that whole Greg Docherty bit?
I will just cut from you guys talking about him at Rangers and me going, he could come here, Ackies.
What's your team on Saturday?
Celtic, mate.
Aye, who you starting?
I would just go for just the usual.
Just the usual.
Just the usual.
Anybody
Obviously,
play him there.
Joe,
Yeah, you could play the boys and
Play
still win.
reserves, man.
Aye.
Joe Hart.
Mhm.
Aye.
Play John. You could play John Paul McBride.
Aye.
Saturday.
Johnson, Taylor, Carter Vickers. He'll play Scales, definitely. He'll play Scales.
Hatate
Midfield,
O'Reilly,
Hatate,
McGregor.
O'Reilly, McGregor, and then up front, I think he'll go with Forrest again on the right,
Mhm.
Dyson on the left, and Kyogo.
Aye. Well, we'll see what happens. We time's kick off 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Yep.
Same time as the FA Cup final.
Is FA Cup
Who's
at
in
the
the
same
FA Cup
time?
final?
Man U, Man
Man
City.
Oh,
Is it?
Ben, we can't even watch it together.
I know, man. I genuinely am gutted. I was looking forward to that.
Is the Scottish Cup final going to be on Council Telly?
That's on
BBC?
BBC Scotland.
And what about the FA Cup? What's that on?
ITV.
Is it?
Aye.
They're both on Sky and terrestrial, aren't they?
Aye.
Why did it?
Well, no, the Scottish Cup final's on Fireplay as well, is it not?
Aye.
That's
You get
Premier
it,
Sports
you
now.
get it on Sky. That's what I meant.
Aye.
Aye, so, Stevie, enough for the football chat, eh?
I know, man.
Enough for the football chat, Stevie.
What?
You've,
We're doing this for the Patreon.
you've introduced me to Homeland.
It's good telly, mate.
I've rattled 2 seasons in the last week,
It's good telly.
and I'll tell you something. It's,
Is that still on the go?
No,
Homeland, mate, there's 8
it's done.
seasons
It's
yet.
done. It's done.
But it's good, man. It's good. But I've been told by a few folk after season 2 it kind of falls away. They talking crap.
Every series has its wee.
Dips.
It's still.
Peaks and troughs.
Aye, it's still.
But
It's very good
Damien
telly.
Lewis is excellent in it.
Aye.
He really
I've been
is.
watching a lot. I see YouTube. See, like, what do you call it when folk get arrested and they're getting? What do you call that?
Pedo hunters.
No. Murderers, like
Oh.
interrogations and all that. And like,
You love all that, didn't
it's
you, man?
amazing. It's dead dark.
That
or something,
is
man.
the worst part of 24 hours in police custody, I think, though.
Because I bet.
Because they just all go no comment.
But see, in Britain, they all go no comment. See, in America, they just bump their gums, man.
Do they?
They go like that and I foot lawyer all day, and then it's
You
crazy.
can keep up to date with the jinx.
I've not watched Monday's episode.
Keeping it.
I'm desperate to watch it, but it has been just as good. The second series has been phenomenal, man.
Good.
I was talking to my mate about it. He's like a bit like yourself, like a documentary
Aye.
connoisseur. And I said to him about the jinx and how big you make it sound.
Aye.
And he's like, it's good. He's like, I says, Grado says it's one of the best things. He's like, I said, fuck.
What is he?
No,
He
I
says
only
it's
know
no.
one proper documentary.
How is it
connoisseur,
not
and
one of
it's
the?
him.
It's
He
going to be
says
one
it's
of the
not.
best.
It's him. The only thing that annoys me a wee bit about you with the documentaries is you've got no time for the Netflix ones
The
anymore.
Netflix ones are brutal.
No.
Aye, they are. A lot of
Mate,
them are.
what about that
A lot of
Ashley
them-
Madison one?
That was great, actually, man.
No, it was all right.
I turned it off. I
It
thought
was all right.
shite.
Aye, it was all right. A lot of the Netflix ones, they're like
Samey.
3 or 4 episodes. They could be easily cut down to one full 1 hour episode.
What you say there, formulaic as fuck.
Aye.
You know what I mean? It's the same. It's the same outline for every single
Aye,
one.
aye.
But I still enjoy them, man.
So do I. I mean, I watch all of them.
I really
Because I
enjoyed
didn't like
the-
making a murder. I thought making a murderer wasn't is
didn't watch
what everybody goes on about.
I thought making a murderer was boring.
Yeah, so did I.
Boring.
Boring. Aye.
And yet the staircase was 13 episodes, and that was amazing.
Staircase was shit hot. That was a
Amazing.
great documentary.
Do you know what I think Making Murder though, like, was pure tipped as a pick because it was like the first Netflix
was
thing. It was
like-
like the first of its kind,
Aye,
and
they-
it was like
they
look
shoved
how
it down your
amazing this
throat
is.
so much,
Aye,
man.
so it get pure.
Aye.
That's where it won all the
Maybe
awards.
Aye,
like-
they all
maybe
try to be
Finnish
like it,
Stevens,
though.
Stephen, eh?
What?
We were agreeing on it.
Tiger King's a
Tiger
good
King was
documentary.
good. Aye.
Aye.
Good.
Tiger
And don't-
King was Tiger King not the first big one really?
No, making a murderer
Was
was.
Making a Murderer before
Aye.
Tiger King?
Aye.
Tiger King was during COVID, mind.
Lockdown.
Don't fuck with cats. That was a
That
fucking
was a good
brilliant
one.
That was unreal, by the way.
Was that Netflix?
Aye.
That was
Aye.
wild. That one. That's what I'm talking about with internet detectives.
The
See, like,
sleuths, the
talking
mice, the
about
things.
like Fabio Silva's Mahing. Like that. Remember that? It is, but innit? Do you know what I mean? Like football like that. All right, so we'll follow it to this point, and then if we go here, then that Don't Fuck with Cats was wild.
Incredible, wasn't
Aye,
it?
it really was.
Made me feel queasy.
Aye.
I really liked Son of Sam, the Netflix documentary.
See, I
It was
got
Oh,
like a serial killer one. It was. I thought that was
That's
very
like
good.
See,
they
you
made the
get it?
movie as well, didn't they? Was that the movie? Did they make a movie? Summer,
I don't
Summer of
know if
Sam
they did. I don't know.
with John Leguizamo.
That's right.
Is that the guy from New York? Kind of the
Yeah,
Jewish
yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Aye, aye.
He was in a podcast last week. I
Says
watched.
that his dog was talking to him or something, wasn't it?
I think he done an interview with that guy, and I actually think he's out here now.
Let's get him on.
Some criminal mastermind guy.
Oh no, that's
Michael-
that's the mafia guy, Michael.
Gonzalez or something.
No, it's Michael.
He's out here. I saw him in.
He does the. What's it? Keane listens to him all the time. I put you on to him before. He's
Oh,
Michael. What's his name? That's going to.
Corleone.
That's it. Michael Soprano. Oh, what's his name? Just type in Michael Mafia Tour. See what his name is.
There's your Uncle Paul's.
Michael Francis.
Your Uncle Paul. Look, Credo.
Is it him, Greg, or
Lorraine's
Michael,
Uncle
Michael
Paul was there,
Francis?
Aye, that was it. That was
Aye,
it.
no, that's not the son of Sam.
No, he was the son of Sam. Was on his podcast.
Oh, was he?
Aye.
Aye,
I'm sure he was going to
Michael
type in Son of
Francis.
Sam podcast. Michael fucking Hingway.
No way, they cancelled the Glasgow event.
Nah.
Michael Francis, they cancelled his. He was doing a
Oh, they cancelled
he was doing a live podcast in Glasgow. Aye, and they've cancelled it. So David Berkowitz.
Is that the Son of Sam?
Aye. All of
And
them-
type in Michael, that guy.
Michael Francis.
Looks to
Aye.
Anne Frank for inspiration.
Michael,
Type on
Michael
Michael
Francis
Francis.
was a rat,
Mm.
and
His whole family were fucking men.
he was a rat, right? And he talks about how he was part of the whole Goodfellas thing.
Really?
Aye, and
Ah, no, it must.
he went into witness protection,
Mm.
and then gave up his witness protection so that he could start doing all of that. I don't know how the guy's still alive.
How's he still? That's what I was going to
I
say.
don't know.
How's he still
I don't
living?
know. Unless he's, do you know what I mean?
Though I was gonna say, there's no way this Son of Sam can be on it because
I know,
surely he's
yeah.
in prison.
So, aye, the son of Sam sit down in prison with Michael Franzese.
Is that David Berkowitz part or is that somebody else?
No, it's the Son of Sam.
Is it?
Aye.
It is him. Holy shit! How did he get that?
I'm gonna listen to that. That's unreal, by the way. Wow.
Wow, man, that is unbelievable.
That's wild.
But it's very, there's no much.
No.
It's no really.
I was watching one the other night, and it was actually
You forget the guy killed like 6 last. Like,
they were talking exactly. Do you know? See, I blame Netflix a lot for this. The glorification of these people. You know what
It's
I
when
mean?
they start getting them nicknames.
I know.
It's like everything, but
Well, that was
it's like talk about Goodfellas. No, it's all it's glamorized.
Aye.
It's like,
but-
Mafia's cool, but
Oh, I know.
it's like,
These guys are all
But
absolute.
I think the difference is making a movie like Goodfellas
Aye.
and going, look how cool the mafia is. That's very different to making a
No,
documentary
totally.
and
aye,
going,
aye.
look how cool this is.
Goodfellas is probably an example. It shows both sides. Yeah, 'cause the second half of Goodfellas shows the horrendous side of that world as well. Do you know? What I mean?
but I bet you the real gangsters. I mean, the way that it was like glamorized with these gangsters and stuff. I bet it was fuck all like that. I bet
no, mate.
I bet it was just, exactly. I remember watching a podcast with a guy going, Goodfellas gets it right, but it's.
Well, that's who
like
said
the-
it.
the-
That's
the
who
wee-
said it. Michael Francis.
He says it was like one of the best ones, but he says, but their lives were shit. Let's see all that going out, going to discos and all that with their missus. Like, it was a shit life that they led, and they were right dirty bastards.
The only thing is, in that lifestyle, you're looking over your shoulder.
24/7, man.
All the time.
24/7.
You know what I mean? You can't go anywhere. Like you're saying there, they wouldn't have been able to go out and
Aye.
do
There
all
was
that.
none of all that.
But there's a big difference between glorifying the mafia and glorifying like Ted Bundy. See, like when he was getting done and the court was fully women sending him love letters and all that. That is mental.
I was watching an interrogation with this guy. Horrible story in New Zealand. The lassie was on a Tinder date with him and he murdered her and it was interrogation. And they were calling him like the 50 Shades. Fucking, yeah, like that. No.
Or like Grant just said, they like the Night Stalker. That's documentary
that
as well.
was.
Guy
Remember all,
going
the,
about
remember, all the
LA.
people, remember all the people in court for him as well,
What
man.
do you call
Like,
his name again?
he was.
Richard Ramirez.
Aye, Ramirez.
Aye.
That was it, Ramirez.
That was a good documentary.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. But see, when he was in court, people were in jail. Not people were birds were sending them love letters.
Scottish and all that as well.
Oh, he was scary.
He's not
man.
exactly the handsomest fella walking earth. I know that. I can't comment. You know what I mean? But how is somebody like that getting all these buds? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe a poor choice of words.
And I'm no.
Poor choice. Poor choice of words there.
How's
Actually, I
that
think.
guy getting all these buds where he binds them?
Aye. You know what I mean?
For fuck's sake.
Oh man.
Oh, dearie me. Aye, so anyway, serial killers, eh?
Aye.
What they like?
But the likes of the one with the jinx. I mean, I was watching Robert Dustin and I just was like watching him going, I like this wee man.
This wee man.
You know?
This wee fella.
Aye, and like,
Wee fella.
Wee fella.
Aye, listen, I don't care what you say. He's a lovely wee fella
Lovely
anytime
wee
I
fella.
spoke to him.
aye, he's brand new with me.
You always go up in the same way.
Aye, never done me a bad time.
Always waved in the morning. That's it. Aye, sometimes if he was out cutting his grass, he'd probably
Aye.
do my front garden for me. And don't get me started in his boys' band. No, but anyway, it is weird how, like I say, Netflix is conditioned us to see these people as celebrities, aren't they? And it,
Mate, it's like everything in the modern world. Social media, Netflix,
Mate, and that-
is totally.
The American murder thing, how many folk
that's-
bring to him. He's a dirty,
Oh my
dirty bastard.
aye, it's-
That I can't.
I know that you shouldn't differentiate, right? Somebody that murders people is a murderer, end of story. But see somebody that has got the temerity to murder their own children
Oh,
just because he's got a bit in the
A
side.
bird. Absolute honking.
It's
your veins, man.
See that.
it's a fucking shite bag, mate. That's what he is. Aye.
Oh,
mate,
mate,
horrific.
and
This
it's
is-
away out in the desert
it's
and
the
the
water-
big
the water
cylinders,
tanks,
man.
isn't it?
Water
Water
tanks.
Actually makes it
Oh,
wax.
it's oil. It's oil.
Oil.
tanks,
It was
'cause
oil
he was an
tanks.
oil worker.
It was oil tanks. It was oil tanks.
And it was the fact. What? This is pure grim, right? Obviously, it's the fact they were alive.
Right, change the subject,
I
man.
know.
Excuse
Excuse
me
brought
to
up.
fear,
Anyway,
man. I know that's my
what
fault.
about, what about the boxing? What about Tyson Fury and Usyk?
Mate, I see.
Did you illegally stream it? Yes or no?
No, I paid.
I bought it by
Sky-
accident.
Sky
I
box
tried to
office.
illegally stream it and it didn't work.
Sky box office. I paid.
So
for it.
I put in my pin hinking for more information, and I put
Oh,
my
and
pin in,
it
and it
buys
went, "Oh, you bought it." I was like, oh, fuck.
That's what happened to me with Discovery Plus.
"Aye."
I had
You
I
said
had it
that's
all
right.
on Amazon, and I stupidly had my Sky remote, and I pressed Discovery Plus, and then pressed the button. It took fucking 30 quid off me when I had it on Amazon already.
I was meant to be in a Zoom call last night at 4:30, right, and I forgot all about it.
This, man.
I forgot all about it, and I come in at 3 minutes past 5, right, or 8 minutes past 5, and they're all winding me up, going, "Oh, late to the party." I was like, "Hiya, guys!" Oh, I was at a panel, beep, and the Zoom ended. Like, now you only get it free for half an hour. I was mortified, man.
Oh,
Mortified.
But mate, like you said, you should have been given the heads up a wee bit.
I know.
Aye. Heads up.
I took. This is totally off subject, man. At the weekend right now, a while ago we were talking about how emotional you get with Wayne's and all that.
Aye,
Mate, we went to the cinema to see that If, the Ryan Reynolds film. So I took Layla, because I took Layla to Manchester. She's like, "Why do something with me?" Went to the cinema and there's this one scene in it. And I'm
You're
sitting
nearly
there.
great and talking about
Mate,
it now.
honestly, there's this one scene where the wee lassie thinks her dad's dying and she's sitting talking to him. It was just me and Layla all day.
Yep.
I couldn't stop greeting. I couldn't stop greeting.
Really?
And Layla's going at me, "Dad, are you crying?"
You
I was like, "No." Sitting there, man, the tears were literally going down my face, man. I was just looking at her going, "What if I died?"
I know, mate.
It's terrible,
It's mental the way your
I
knee
was-
goes.
I was actually sitting holding her on and I was like looking at it going, "What if that was me, man?"
Ah, mate.
That's weird because I was watching the other night, young Sheldon,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously if you've ever watched The Big Bang Theory, you know that his dad died, right? But
Yeah.
this was the episode where his dad died.
Oh,
Mate, I was the same.
Mate,
I was
it's
sitting on my
terrible,
couch
man.
like that, pure tears tripping me over a fucking 20-minute sitcom. Do you know what I mean?
because Layla kept going like that.
So what's that about?
Mate, it's about wee lassie who has imaginary pals, right? And it's all about this wee lassie. She's a tough upbringing. Her ma's died. Her dad's not well. And she's got these imaginary pals. So a wee bit kind of like, a wee bit like Inside Out where it touches on the kind of psyche of Wayne's and all that and what they go through. And this wee lassie's got all these imaginary pals. and it's only her obviously that can see them and they're going through, but then there's a wee twist at the end. I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it. There's a wee twist at the end. But all through it, her dad's no well and he's getting an operation and he might not make it and she's not want to go through what she went through with her ma. And then she goes to the hospital and the dad's had the surgery. But she gets called to the hospital with her gran. And they go up and there's this one scene where she's sitting with her dad and she's greeting saying, I can't do this again and all that. And I was just sitting there with Leila, man. I was just like, oh.
Like, is her dad Bruce Willis?
No.
I thought that was going to be the twist. Her dad's dead.
Oh, God, Sixth Sense. See what you did there?
I know.
Aye.
All I could think about was that thing that you've been involved in. There's going to be a good on River City.
Oh, aye. That was good.
Keep your eyes peeled, man.
He was greeting when I showed
I
him.
was, mate.
He was greeting.
I was.
I can't believe they've killed you off.
Car crash, man.
100% of your claims. G4 Claims. G4 Claims can make it easy for you.
They can if you've been in an accident and it hasn't been your fault. Like, you can't get behind the wheel and deliberately drive into a wall and make a claim. You can't do that. It needs to be somebody else's fault. Get in touch with Nicole and the troops at G4 Claims and they can
sort it all out for you if you get them on 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172. Don't go to your insurance direct. Give Nicole and the gang a little call.
Yeah, because they'll sort you out with a like-for-like vehicle replacement. By the way, they're on WhatsApp now as well, and you can get them on the website, not at faultclaim.com. So there you go, G4 Claims. They can make it easy for you.
Not at fault claims made easy.
So last week we announced the winner.
That was a beautiful wee moment.
That was class.
That was, what was the last name?
Podcast Gold.
Chantel.
No.
For the CBD oil, it was Chantel.
Was it Chantel? It was Chantel. Chantel and her fella Brendan.
Declan
are going to be going to the opening.
Chantel and Brendan.
Are going to be going to the opening game of the Euros, all because of CBD Oil Scotland. But wait, please hear this.
This is more massive than the Yankees.
Right. So, anytime you make a purchase on CBD Oil Scotland now, you enter the code SPL30. You will get 30% off. Now, it's not 50%, it's 30% this time. However,
but
wait till you hear what you will be entered into a draw to win. You can win 2 season tickets to watch any club in the SPFL, with the exception of Celtic and Rangers. But if you're a Celtic fan or a Rangers fan and you win the competition, you will be given a table for 2 for a game of your choice and a hospitality package at either Celtic Park or Ibrox.
That's amazing.
That's a great price.
So that's
CBD Oil Scotland.
For any purchase on CBDOilScotland.com.
Any purchase at all.
If you use the code
SPL30. I think Barry's forgot that it's SPFL now, but it's SPL30.
I still call it SPL.
Aye.
You get 30% off any purchase plus free delivery, by the way.
Plus, you get entered into this draw for any season ticket for SPFL team.
2
season tickets.
So if you wanted, you could buy a season ticket for one team and a season ticket for another team. Or if you want to take your loved one, your son, your daughter, your granny.
To the fitba? My loved one.
I'm going to Ayr United with my loved one.
That's my dad's bought an United season ticket. I think it was only about...
Oh, well, should I enter this and he could have got it for nothing?
No, I can. How much you paid for it? I think he said about 280. Would that be?
So
CBD Oil Scotland.
CBD Oil Scotland are going to get you to any stadium in Scotland if you make a purchase on www.cbdoilscotland.com. Also, remember, their products are absolutely tremendous.
Top notch, isn't they?
We've testified. Testify!
Oh, my brother.
Testify.
And once you've made that purchase, you're going to see the quality of these products. So get yourself onto cbdoilscotland.com and hopefully we'll see you at Somerset Park. Easy peasy prizes. They've got some prizes that you can win.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Get yourself to easypeasyprizes.com. Instant wins, amazing competitions. If you go on the competition page, you will see all the different types of things that are up there for grabs.
What
It's
have
amazing.
they given away before,
Oh,
Tell
they've
us.
given away Range Rovers,
Rolex
watches,
iPhones,
knife sets, iPhones,
laptops,
tickets
cameras.
to gigs, tickets to everything. Get yourself onto the website, easypeasyprizes.com, and you can also see a list of the winners that have won stuff in the past. There's always a Facebook draw, so you buy yourself a wee raffle ticket for the competition, and then your number could be drawn on the live Facebook page.
And what we forgot last week was the discount code.
The discount
That's
codes.
great. Dad, I was thinking about that. What is
Yes.
the discount code again?
It's APATS20, and that gets you 20% off.
Wow,
APATS 20.
everyone.
So you just add it at the end of your basket. Once you put all your
Amazing.
tickets in, you get 20%
20%
Wow,
off.
that
APATS
is-
20.
So for every 4 you buy, you get 1 for nothing.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I was in the draw the other day, and I seen a few people commenting saying they came from a pint and 2 shots.
Brilliant.
So that was lovely to see.
Get in there. Do you know what's also good as well? If there's likes of Rolex, it's up for grabs. If they only sell 30% of the tickets available, they still need to make the draw. They need to make the draw for the
It
Rolex.
still goes ahead. So your chances, if it's only 30%, like Grado says, your chances are better.
Yeah, and
it's
there's
still going to go ahead.
instant win games there as well, so you can play wee games, you can buy tickets, and your number can get drawn automatically. You'll find it right away on the instant wins. There's the app there as well that you can download, the Easy Peasy Prizes app, and there's also the exclusive Facebook page as well. Just type into Facebook
The
Easy
app
Peasy
is
Prizes.
only available on iPhone at the moment, but it is coming to Google Play Store as well. So
Nice.
if you're an Android user, use the website. But if you're an iPhone user, you can download the app, and it makes it easy peasier for you. See what I've done there?
Easy Peasy.
Easy peasy.
EasyPeasyPrizes.com. Thanks very much for the support, and our listeners, if you would go to the website and have
Get
a perusal, get involved,
Get
buy a wee
involved.
ticket. It helps supports this podcast, which we bring to you every week. That's for free, unless you want to join the Patreon.
Patreon.
Speaking of Patreon, see you there shortly.